After a 3-game road trip, it is another long stay at home for the Pels. In the first of a back-to-back, they take on the ascending Charlotte Hornets. Hi, everybody. Along with AD, Antonio Daniels, Joel Myers, and welcome once again to the Smoothie King Center as the Pels look for their first win of the season. And which Pels team is going to show up tonight? 3 games they played really hard and competitive. 1 in overtime. Lost a tough one to San Antonio right here. 3 that got away and lost by 30 or more. Is the energy, the urgency going to be there from the very beginning?
Listen, I will never say something that I'm not willing to practice myself or I wouldn't mind being said about me. The fact of the matter is, what we all want to see is a team that competes. A team that plays harder.
All the time.
That's it. That's non-negotiable, right? You're not going to shoot the ball well every night. You're not going to handle the ball well every night. There are certain things in basketball that are inconsistent, but there are other things in basketball that are consistent. Your urgency, your energy, your sense of urgency should be a consistent. That's what you want this team to do. We've said this, Joel. The fan base wants to see a team out here that is a reflection of the city, of the community, of the fan base, resilient, tough, getting off the mat once you get knocked down. You will put yourself in a position to win a lot of basketball games if you simply play harder.
48 minutes play hard. 48 minutes never take a trip off at either end of the floor. We discussed that earlier with Trey Murphy.
We're definitely in a spot where we need to win games, and we are not happy with what's going on right now. We have to play better as a team, and we have to go out there and fight and compete. That's the biggest thing right now, is that we have to go out there and compete.
Well, AD, Trey knows. He's been there. He's played at a high level. And in the last couple of games, he's looked really good. The threes have been falling for him as well as Herb Jones. So he feels it. He knows it.
The thing is, everybody feels it and everybody knows it. Because we're all watching the same thing. They're actually experiencing it. Fight and compete. That's the big thing today. Fight, compete. If you fight, compete, and lose, so be it. I've told you before, Joe, it's not losing games. It's how you lose games that become an issue.
Yeah, can't lose by 30 or more 3 times over the first 6 games. When we come back, Andrew Lopez is going to get together with a guy that has really competed at a high level. In fact, he's got 3 rings. We Power Life by Morris Parts. If you know, you know. And by Keesler Federal Credit Union, official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Welcome back to the Smoothie King Center as we get ready for the Pels and the Hornets. Now let's join Andrew Lopez with one of the newest members of the Pels.
Let's just kind of start. I mean, obviously dealing with that injury to start the season, not something that you had to deal with. What was that process like, not being able to be on the floor early, for the season opener? So.
It was tough. During I missed the last part of training camp and the first 2 games. That's the time we kind of can, build chemistry with the guys, kind of establish your identity, establish your role. And the missed start has been rough. I'm glad to be back on the court though. It's still a learning process, and feeling good though, so that's an important part. Hopefully I can be helpful the rest of the season.
What was it like getting on the court there the other night, or just trying to get your legs back, kind of get back into things?
No, it felt good. The results weren't what we wanted as a team, and I didn't feel like I felt a little bit rusty, but it was just good to get out there on the court. I felt confident, I felt strong, and that was a good first step.
Thank you, Andrew. We are just about set to go. First matchup of the season series between the Pels and the Hornets. Be right time right now for our SeatGeek Sideline Report with Andrew Lopez. Andrew.
Thank you, Joel. Much has been made about the Pels' 3-point shooting. Slow start for a lot of guys, including Trey and Jordan Poole. We've seen Trey get off to a fast start in the last couple of games. But let's talk about Herb Jones and the job that he has done shooting the ball this year. Remember, for Herb's first 2 years, he shot under 34% from 3. And then his third season, 41.8. You really saw that coming. Struggled last year, just 30.6 as he was dealing with so many different injuries. But this year, 46.2% leads the team right now, and that's with an 0-for-5 game. Really like how he's been shooting the ball, especially 3 or 4 in each of his last 2 games, guys.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. He's a battler. We know that. He's a tough competitor. 0-for-5, 0-for-8 that game, but it didn't bother Herb. And right now, our Gulf State Toyota keys going into the contest.
Listen, I got one key today, and it's who's willing.
I like it.
These are all questions, Joe. Who's willing to play with energy and effort? Who's willing to set the tone? Who's willing to play sacrificial basketball, right? Who's willing to do the work, dirty work? Who's willing to make winning plays? That's what this game is going to come down to. To get a 1 in the win column, you have to play harder. Who's willing to set the tone tonight on the defensive side of the basketball?
Kind of a who dat, right?
Let's go with that.
Okay,
Let's go
who
with
dat. And you can't start it. You can't streak. You can't go streaking without 1 win, right?
Well, you can go streaking without a win at all.
I know, and I'm told everybody's streaking to the quad. It's controlled. To start the game, it's going to be another jump. Trey
Have you
can't
ever
believe
seen
it
that?
either. No, I haven't.
Me neither.
Scott Foster is our lead official. Working with Kevin Cutler, Simone Jelks. I'm putting it on the guy who tossed the ball up. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, let's do that.
So Charlotte coming in, and it's going to be controlled. Trey got a piece of it, but it went back. Kalkbrenner, one of their picks. And they also start a former Green Wave. Kneppel out of the locker room, too strong. And Kneppel's off to a great start to his young career.
He can shoot the heck out of that ball.
4th overall. And we'll get into some of the things he's accomplished already in team history for the Hornets. Jeremiah off the glass, coming up short. Miles Bridges gets it out in a hurry. So they're coming in off a big win over Utah at home, and they can score. Kneppel on the drive gives it away. Jordan Poole, Jeremiah Fears, and he'll finish. Yeah, he had Trey on the trail if he wanted to, but he had a clear path too.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We talk about how important it is to defend. It starts with what Jeremiah Fears is doing right now, right? You have to be disruptive defensively.
Get into it.
Right, get into them. They should feel you.
Yeah, and Sexton did. That's why he shoved him off to go get the basketball. So Jeremiah with the first bucket of the game. And on the deflection.
That's back-to-back possessions. Back-to-back possessions where you're getting your hands on the basketball. Here's the first one. Herb just got the second one. And this is what it leads to. You don't have to worry about running if you can cause turnovers. Get out in transition. Make it easy.
Trey's on the move. Nice drop. And Looney didn't get the roll. So Looney gets the start. Yves Missi not available. He got a bug. And we can't wait to see him back, believe me. It'll be Sexton and popped away, but he gets it right back. And Reynolds at home. He wanted to share it with Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner out of Creighton. A rookie, 34th overall, playing well for them.
But he's a four-year.
Right. It'll be
player in
Herb.
college.
Banks it. And I heard him.
He called that.
He's got a smile on his face like disbelief by Herb, too. Well, he's been hot, as Andrew Lopez just documented over the last couple of games from beyond the arc. Kalkbrenner, big guy at 7 even, 255.
See, this is what I mean.
Denial.
This is how it's supposed to look.
And
this is how it's supposed to look.
Urgency.
Defensively. There's a sense of urgency defensively.
Jordan Poole. So 3-point lead. Slow start for both teams. Kneppel. I've always liked Sexton, and they walk away from him.
Me too. I
always liked him.
And you know why I've always liked him? Because he's always played harder than everybody else on the floor.
I said to you the other night, we were talking, I was watching the Miami Laker game, and I said to you next morning, I said, man, do they hustle and work hard. And Sexton does that both ends of the floor.
Again, get out in the passing lanes, deny, make it tough. Right? Don't make anything easy. Backdoor, good hands, gives you an opportunity to get out in transition.
An opportunity now for Charlotte to take the lead. And Kneppel does exactly that. They come in right now after the first 7 games, 8th in the league in scoring, 122 points a game. They're 7th beyond the arc at 39%. And this was a team that only hit 34% of their threes last year. Jeremiah using the pick effectively. Didn't get the little 15-footer, though.
But, you know, you take data throughout the course of the game. So now Jeremiah should know I can get to where I want to get out of these middle rub situations.
Sexton. Big guys there. Smart play by Colin Sexton, who's now in his 8th year. And remember, he went to Utah in the deal Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
He came over with Lowry Marketing. They got him for a 2nd-round pick and Yusuf Nurkic. 8.5 to play at a 3-point lead. Jordan Poole wanted to leave it off. Good look. Fears for 3, and we're all even.
See, good patience by Jordan Poole.
Right.
You collapsed that defense. You had 2 on you. You've done your job. Now it's about making the right read.
Miles Bridges hasn't taken a shot.
You cannot lose that man right there.
For the shooter.
You cannot lose that man. He does a great job of relocating and moving out the basketball.
He's 43%. His first 7 games of his young NBA career. 43% on triples. Nice pass, Jordan Poole. Got it back. Kind of indecision with 7 on the clock. Trey. Got to go.
Kevon Looney has to roll unless he's trying to shoot the 3.
And?
Okay, he's spacing for 3, but you have to roll to the rim to give the ball handler an outlet.
Charlotte hit their last 5, make it their last 6, and now they have a 6-point lead. So they're going to put up triples. There's no question about that. Miles Bridges in particular, he's tough when he sees his first go through.
He's shooting 8 attempts per game.
Blocked away. Kalkbrenner made the play. And account for that, young man, please. Timeout, Pels. You can't backpedal against a 3-point shooter. So Kneppel with a couple of triples and an early lead for to the Smoothie King Center. Time for our Louisiana Lottery jackpot update on Mega Millions. And I think somebody already won. Put it that way. Because there's a lot of bling there.
You let him use your chain?
How'd you know?
You let him borrow your chain,
It's
Joe?
on loan, but it's retrievable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's retrievable.
Yeah, so you let him use it. So
That
you
is pretty
just let him
serious.
use it, hold it for the game till the game's over.
Tell you something, that would do a number on my neck. The weight.
That's nice.
Very strong. Yeah, he's already hit a few of those.
That's more Joe Meyer style right there.
I think so. Don't go there. Cheap shot. Can't get a layup out of it.
ATO. Got to execute after the
They're
timeout.
waiting for Jordan Poole up against the rookie. Carlos in for Kevon Looney. Got to go. Now you're deep.
Yeah.
Trey had it tapped away, and it's going to be a reach on James. Sion James, who finished at Duke last year, is one of those Dukies that got drafted last year. 2nd-round pick, 33rd overall.
But he's been 4 years at Tulane here.
Yeah, and then his 5th year was Duke.
Right.
Yeah, good player. And a lot of guys, he's 22.
And if he didn't make it in the NBA, he could have made it in the NFL. He could have been somebody's middle linebacker.
Yeah, he looks like it. Now, Carlo. As they brought in real quickly. KJ Simpson. Now, shot clock again, coming down on the Pels.
If the shot clock winds down with...
Got to go. Herb knows it. And got the triple.
Excellent job of getting his feet set. That's hard to do. Backpedal, get your foundation under you, stay on balance.
Carlo up against, you got to know he's a lefty. So an easy one for Miles Bridges after the triple by Herb. Herb's got a couple of triples down. On the pick, the switch. So they've gone deep into their bench already as well. Diabate into the game. And Carlo on the hammer. Yeah, I can hit the corner 3, but I can also put it on the floor. 6-point game. KJ Simpson. Bridges, a little space. Man.
That's how you bring a little energy in the arena.
Right.
That's how you bring some energy in the arena. Now you got to make the right play here.
3 ball.
That's the right play. That's
the
right play.
space and capitalized. So Trey, and he the last couple of games, he and Herb have been shooting well from beyond the arc. Back to a 3-point deficit. KJ Simpson. He wanted to go in. Instead, Bridges out. Now.
Oh, he walked.
Yep, and
He walked.
it's going to be it was late, but it was the right call on the rookie before the takeaway by Herb. But that also was a break for Charlotte.
Let's look at Mike's amazing views. Man, go on and take flight on him, Carlo. I like that. I like that. Be an athlete. Be an athlete. Stay in your lane. Run. Finish. High above the rim.
There's a cut And that's probably on the rim.
Yeah, he dunked it so hard he cut himself, Joe. You know what that feels like.
It's tough. I've been there and I've done that.
Tell me about it, Joe. Tell me. Let's
Well,
discuss.
with a good step ladder, you know, it's tough. It's
Right.
not going up, though. It's coming down. It's the
You're
landing.
spot on. Spot on.
It always bothers me. You know, my shock absorbers aren't what they used to be.
Shock absorbers. That's tough. That's a good finish right there.
You're sick. You're on fire tonight, man. 5:22 left in the first 12. After the Pels were down 17-8, they've rallied, only trailing by 3 now with 5:22 to play. And Charlotte can score. I mentioned that. They became the first team in league history. Now, granted, the threes weren't around way back when. To open, though, with 3 straight games with at least 120 or more, 15 or more threes, and 30-plus assists. So that says a lot about sharing the basketball. Charles Lee is doing it well.
And right, that's 2 things that they're 2 offensive categories that they're in the top 10 in points per game and also in assists.
Right.
And 3-point percentage.
Right. They're 7th in assists, 7th in 3-point percentage. And it's going to be Knippel on the foul. It'll come in on the side. Boy, he looks so young. And you mentioned it. A guy that looks, first of all, has got a baby face, and then he gets red.
Yeah,
when he gets right.
When your cheeks get red, you look a lot younger.
Man.
Heck of a player, though.
What a future he has. And I was hoping he'd stick around. Pels did real well with Jeremiah Fears at 7, but we all heard after he went into Charlotte. And it's given away. And it'll be a foul on Carlo off the turnover. Diabate going to the free throw line, the 23-year-old out of Michigan. Yeah, what is it about inbound series?
Basketball, I don't know.
And the Pels have had problems bringing it, and that's a sideline at the hash mark, which is normal. It's not like you're in the corner or down on the baseline. Pels have taken 5 of the last 6 from this squad. Let's see if it holds up once again. LaMelo Ball out. And now, quick word from FanDuel Sportsbook.
Finds the open man. He puts it up. Scores!
New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
Diabate spent a couple of years with the Clips. Came over, signed a 3-year contract, in fact, late last year with Charlotte. 5 to play in the opening 12. Waiting for Trey. Yeah, leave it for Carlo. Quick touches. Yep, give it away. KJ Simpson will save it. And do they get points off the giveaway with the Pels down by 4?
They're also top 5 in pace, Joe.
And a reach.
And the reason that's important, because if you turn the basketball over against them, LaMelo Ball or not, they'll make you pay.
Foul on Carlo. That's going to be his second. LaMelo Ball.
105 games in the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, it's tough. The most he's ever played is 61. So it's tough to watch this young man. 3rd overall 5 years ago, 24-year-old from Southern California. Rookie of the year in 2021. But as I mentioned, played only more than 51 games, actually, only once in his first 5 seasons.
He's as talented as they come. It's just that lack of availability has been the issue.
Simpson for 3. And a break. Because it looked like it was going to Sion.
That's what Carlo does.
Yeah.
That's an excellent advancing of the basketball by Jordan Poole. Nice, Jose. Jose doing Jose things already.
And the foul.
This is a beautiful
Simpson.
play.
Good lead pass. Make yourself available.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, you have to use what God has blessed you with, right? If you are Carlo, you're not Kevon Looney, right? You're not Zion Williamson. Use what God has blessed you with. Run, get up and down the floor, use that athleticism.
Jordan Poole got the switch and got by.
Got him.
Diabate. It's even at 20. After the Pels were down early by 9. So they're on a 9-1 run right now. Stop the basketball. And to the loose ball foul?
Yeah.
It will be.
This is tough. This is tough.
Not easy.
That's good defense by Diabate. It's just a better shot by Jordan Poole. So you know when a scorer sees the ball go through, Joe, regardless if it's a foul shot, if it's a layup.
Right.
Right now, Jordan Poole's the type of guy that feels like, you know what, I have it going. It'll be interesting to see what he does the next time he touches the basketball.
He's got it now. And Jose available on the arc. How about an assist?
Beautiful.
Jordan Poole with a dime, and Jose gives the Pels a 3-point lead.
Excellent read by Jordan Poole.
Inside of 4 to play. Pels shoot. They're out of fouls. Diamante up against Carlo. And too close. He'll get the roll. Smart play by Diamante. Stops his 7-0 run for the Pels.
Diamante's a nice athlete as well. Averaging 13 points and 9 rebounds over his last 3 games. So he's active.
They got the switch.
Get out his way. Get out his way.
It'll be a 3. Poole. Got it.
Get out his way. When a scorer sees the ball go through, Joe, it does something different for his confidence.
And
his rhythm.
Off the pick and roll, they're getting the switch they want.
Right. And there's 3 plays in a row that were made by Jordan Poole. Right? That's a 15-3 run by your New Orleans Pelicans.
Poole has a lot to do with that. He's got a couple of buckets, but when I say a lot to do with it, he's also got 4 assists.
Right, he's playing the game the right way.
You got it.
Right, you come in and you allow the game to dictate your style of play. When he's open, he's attacking, he's shooting, and when he's not, he's making the right read by facilitating.
Small lineup now for the Pels. Saddiq Bey is going to be in there, as Trey is going to get his first break. Carlo's the big. He'll match up with Kalkbrenner, who's a legit 7-7-1.
You say a small lineup. Is small lineup a thing anymore?
Right now it is. Sexton back into the game. They also bring in Liam McNeely, their young squad.
Left-handed.
Yep, and perfect pass.
That's a great play.
Yep, Miles Bridges, that's out of the timeout.
Right.
Great execution for Charles Lee's squad. Pels by a couple. Jordan Poole again. Good
good read.
Kick. Saddiq Bey strong. As Mann had it taken away by Miles Bridges. Trey Mann.
That young man can score too.
Yep. 2 of you. Carlo got it. Bey will get it out. And look for early offense. Too often on the road trip, they were deep into the clock. Now you're shooting 2 anyway. They're out of fouls.
And that's the sign of a veteran, right? I say as a guard, you should know 2 things. You should know the foul count, right? And you should know how many timeouts you have. That is, right there is Jordan Poole recognizing and knowing that if I get contact, I get an opportunity to go to that line. Very smart play by Jordan Poole.
He's been out there for the first 9.5 minutes of the game. So he's in the backcourt starting with Jeremiah. And 2 guys that can both score for the Pels as they're up now by 3. So that's the first free throw of the contest for the Pels. Not a lot of whistles, which we like. Got a plane to catch.
See, and then you just had to say it. You just had to say it.
Got a plane.
Now you know what happens in the second quarter, right?
8,000 fouls. Fairgrounds is open in about 3 weeks.
I was just going to ask you when the fairgrounds were open.
Can't wait.
No,
Can't wait.
I wasn't. I didn't know I wasn't.
I'll be there. 2.5 to play, and the Pels by 4. Good to see Jose out there, especially to account for Sexton, but it's a switch. And not a lot of space on that side. Those Bridges who hit the deck. But Bridges had a really good season for them last year. They only won 19 games, but he was on the floor. And Miles Bridges, who's now in his 12th overall, the 27-year-old in his 8th year out of Michigan State. He's been 2 years there, but he's a guy who can hit the outside shot. He's also a high flyer. He can play above the rim.
And he's really expanded his game. He's evolved as now a 3-point shooter.
Right. McNeely, he got the pick. Bridges. Jose's there. But Bridges, and it popped away, but they'll get another try with Sexton on the 50-50. Bridges wants to take the 3. The drive for Sexton. Good job by Saddiq Bey. And real short. Good hands, Herb. Up ahead on the trail. And it's going to be a foul on McNeely, but advance it.
If you see Carlo, how fast he goes from one end of the floor to the other end of the floor. It's amazing how fast guys run when they know they have a chance to score.
But you got to be up. And when I say up, that means whoever got the possession
Has to look up.
right.
Advance the basketball.
And we've talked about that. Don't walk it up. If you can, the ball moves faster than you walking it or even dribbling it up with speed. 5-game homestand after the Pels get done with his journey to Dallas and Phoenix and where else?
San Antonio.
Well, right, San Antonio too. So it's going to be Portland, the Lakers, the Warriors, OKC, and Denver. That is a serious 5-game homestand. Go to Pelicans.com/tickets and join us. Pelicans.com/tickets. Pace of the race is working right now for the Pels because they are moving the ball ahead. Almost lost by Sexton. Bay's a good defensive player. Going to be Bridges. They're going to count it. No, he didn't get there. So he's going to the free throw line to shoot 2 on the reach. He lowers that dribble, exposes it, and then he got what he wanted. So it's free throws.
You love
Miles Bridges.
the energy that the bench came in with.
Yep. And he went to the bench early.
Yeah, Jose, Sadiq, Carlo, they brought great energy off that bench today.
Miles Bridges at the line. This is a guy, and I mentioned Jose has been phenomenal. We know that. Whenever he's on the floor, the motor is high. Miles Bridges averaged 20 and 7 last year. 3rd consecutive season, he's averaged at least 20 and 7 a game. Now, he missed the entire 22-23 season. They're put on the line. Long 2. Long 2. Take it. You're not going to throw it back. Most points in the first quarter for the Pels. It would have counted had it gone. Instead, penetration by that guy who always plays hard and downhill. So Sexton out of Alabama, where he played 1 year for our buddy and your old teammate Avery Johnson.
If we see this play again, if you look at Jordan Hawkins, he goes under and meets Colin Sexton on the other side of the screen, and Colin Sexton initiates the contact. So I feel like when the offensive player initiates the contact, now you need to be able to, there has to be some physicality allowed with that contact.
Here's what you're talking about.
Jordan's going to go over meet on the other side. There's your contact. Now you just play basketball.
Yeah, and it was initiated by the offensive player.
By the offensive player. Once the offensive player lowers that shoulder and initiates the contact, now it's like, okay, now let the physicality take over.
And instead, free throws. With 69 seconds remaining, a real entertaining first 12 minutes of play. The 26-year-old out of Alabama. 8th overall by the Cavs in 2018. Right now averaging 5.5 assists a game. That would be a career best. He's a scoring guard, but he can, man, what a good handle Colin Sexton's always had.
What a motor.
Yep.
What a motor. He's, and I've heard Avery talk about him numerous times.
Plays hard.
He's tough. He doesn't back down from anything.
Hawk. They were in a zone. Step back Jose, coming up short. McNeely picks it up. 4-point game, final minute of the first 12. Pels shooting 58%. It's 59% for the Hornets. The trap. On the switch. Sexton got a layup out of it, but couldn't curl it. Bay on the run. He got a 2 for 1. Not anymore. Bring it back.
And that's okay.
You said it.
That is okay.
Get what you want.
Right.
About a 7-8 second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Jose with Carlo. The lob for Carlo.
Watch out!
Yes, Carlo off the bench. He's up to 5 points, but he has been involved. Let's make it 7 now on that dunk. And when he's on the floor, the Pels are a plus 15 so far. It'll be Bridges. Good look. Yeah, nobody there. And that'll do it for the opening 12 minutes as the Pels go to the break up by 3, and both were lights out.
Ooh-wee.
Not a bad lob.
Ooh-wee. Tap your head Tuesday. Tap head Tuesday. Woo.
Had a lot of run, Carlo Matkovic.
Listen, man, get out in transition and finish. Get out in transition. Put your head on the rim. Right? You can see the confidence that they have in getting him the ball in advantageous situations. All you have to do is run and finish. He had a great 7 minutes of action.
Pat Connaughton, who's got a ring with the Milwaukee Bucks, checking in for the first time.
Derek Queen.
And good touches. Jose with that pass from Derek Queen. Now you're down to the shot clock. Trey's got to go. And he'll get it up in time. Didn't get the roll. It'll be Sion James picking it up. They're looking for Kalkbrenner inside. Stays outside. And see too many breakdowns for the Pels defensively.
Like those.
Right, because you're shooting well enough, but you're also giving up. And they're shooting 60% to your 57%. Sadiq Bey back on top. Yeah, head of the key.
I love the way Sadiq plays the game of basketball.
With it and in control.
Right. He just takes what the game is giving him.
I like him at the defensive end of the floor too.
He competes.
You got it. Knipple. Connaughton's first minutes. So it'll be James straight away. And he got the triple. You think he's got some friends and family here playing 4 years of college basketball in this town?
I would think so. A few.
Queen waits. Hawk. Instead it'll be Trey. And he's going hard, but he's blocked away by Kalkbrenner. He protected the rim perfectly. And an opportunity now for Knipple to give him the lead and a break. Popped out. 90 seconds gone by.
Advance it. Right.
It'll be Sadiq Bey coming up short.
Missed shot or not, that's the right play.
Right. Look for early offense before the defense sets. 2 minutes gone by. Sexton, he's got some space. Long rebound. Kalkbrenner had a foul on Derek Queen. Long shot, long rebound. It will come in on the side. So Queen gets his first foul, his first 2 minutes on the floor. Without Eve, there's going to be some minutes needed from Derek Queen. Kevon Looney started. Carlo was the first big off the bench. Now Derek Queen in for Carlo. But this is the catalyst for them. A vet who now in his 8th year knows how to play. It'll be Sexton. And the pick, a moving pick, and a hip check.
And there's something to be said by fighting through and over screens. Not melting on screens, not dying on screens. You can get a lot of illegal screen calls if you simply fight through them. Excellent job by Trey Murphy. Getting that lead foot over top of that screen.
6th turnover. And Derek Queen not ready. Loose stuff. Hawk. Can he save it? No. Turnover for the Pels. And that is their 5th. Can't stand prosperity. Connaughton into the paint. Didn't get the finish, even though a good take.
Advance it.
Right.
Now throw the lob.
Right. Trey's there.
Yes.
Look ahead.
It's simple basketball. It is not complicated basketball, but it starts on the defensive end. It starts on the defensive end with the stop, advance the ball, and then Jose has his eyes up.
Get him out early.
Right. Throw that ball up to the American flag. Trust Trey Murphy to go get it.
Pels by 3 early. Both teams shooting at a very high percentage in their first matchup of the season. You like it. Growing the fan base. And good to see it. 3-point game. Pels 38-35, our new age upcoming schedule. Tomorrow night, second of a back-to-back. First look at the first overall pick, Cooper Flagg and the Mavs. Friday, it'll be, or actually Saturday night at San Antonio. We fly on Friday. And then Sunday at Phoenix. And Monday, actually it's Monday at Phoenix as well. It's not a back-to-back in that set. So it'll be interesting.
3 games in 3 nights.
It'll be interesting, right. In the old days, it was, that's the way it went. Let's go over to Andrew Lopez.
Thanks, Joel. The education of Derek Queen continues even in the game. Just now in that last huddle, he had DeAndre Jordan coming over to talk to him about on the defensive side, and then Jose coming and telling him where he wants him to be on the offensive side. Everybody trying to just continue to build the confidence of the young rookie, guys.
Yeah, and Jose is a classic teammate. He's already said to you how much he thinks Jeremiah is going to be a star in this league. Yeah, and Jeremiah's got his minutes. But that's how good a person Jose is and a mentor. And he's trying to help Derek Queen.
And the thing is, everybody's going to have to help Derek Queen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he didn't have it. This is his preseason right here.
Oh, good kick away. Jose
Great hands.
coming up with Saddiq Bey. And Saddiq got there. Nice little Euro action.
I love how active the Pels are defensively tonight. They have their hands in the passing lanes.
The Pels lead by 5. Biggest lead was 6. Bench has been phenomenal. Connaughton, who can shoot the 3.
You don't want to switch that, though. You don't want to switch that.
Right. Sexton going to get what he wants. And he came up short. Queen gets it out. I like the way they're looking up ahead. That rainbow brought rain.
And you said it.
Man.
That's an excellent outlet pass. That's a Kevin Love outlet pass by Derek Queen.
Pels by 8. Their biggest lead on a 7-0 run. Don't leave the shooter. That's a break. But good.
That's it.
Right. And back-to-back bombs. Boy, that was deep. That's right. That's a heat check. 43-35 Pels. Knipple. The layup. So if the Pels are going to survive and win this game, they're going to get stops. They're up by 6, but still 52% shooting for the opposition. Now Bey in a switch. And a little fall away.
Good guys playing. I love how the bench is playing
Smalls
right
on
now.
him.
Right.
Take your time.
I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm going to get to where I want to get and get the shot that I want.
That's 7 for Saddiq Bey off the bench. Bench has given the Pels 17 now. On the run. James selling. Keep it going. Up ahead. Hawk. He's ready. A little bit strong. Jose is there to finish. How about that? 50-50. When things are going well, it happens.
And you know what? When you put that Energizer Bunny in the game,
right,
there's energy in the building automatically.
Yeah, Jose's got 5. He's a plus 14 on the floor. Carlo a plus 12. Saddiq Bey a plus 13. The bench has been outstanding. Into the clock. Going back off.
The thing is, this is something they have to talk through, though, Joe. Because it's not simply backing off. You can see Trey and Saddiq talking through it right now.
Right. The communication.
Excellent pass. Great job of Derek Queen looking up the floor.
Now I'm bigger than you, right?
I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm gonna get to my spot and simply raise up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, he grabbed his jersey from behind, tried to keep him down, but it didn't work. 9-point game after the make by Knipple. Home and road scoring for this team, and with the young teams, this is going to happen. 126 on the road early this season. 118 at home. It's interesting. They actually have more on the road.
Yeah,
they're looser on the road. And Knipple gets 2. So Knipple into double figures. The first for Charlotte.
You know how sometimes you hear a word, Joe, and you wonder if it's a real word? Is looser a word, or is it more loose? Good pass.
Great pass.
Good pass.
What a hammer.
You're going to get a tech for that.
Yeah. He did a chin up.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Yeah, he did a pull up. In
a 10-point game, a technical, and it's the right call.
It's a great read by Derek Queen.
So Trey in double figures now with the dunk. He's got 10 on 7 shots. He's 4 of 7. You're not going to win any arguments with Scott Foster.
You never answered my question. Is looser a word, or is it more loose? I'm simply asking.
I think looser works. I really do.
Okay.
And you know, I'm quite the grammarian myself.
Yeah, when I was younger, my mom used to tell me, you know what, go get an encyclopedia and find out.
I think loose is fine. You don't have to put the R on there.
You did.
No, you just said is looser okay.
No, I said is looser a word. I tell you all the time, once you eliminate the hard ER, Joe, we're okay. When you eliminate the ER, we're good. You have a tendency to put ER at the end of words. We don't like that, Joe.
KJ Simpson.
Beat it.
And it'll be kept alive.
He's
That's
active.
Diabate.
Diabate's really active.
He's on a trampoline right now. Well, you got me in a Webster dictionary. Bey on the baseline against Connaughton. The mid-range. Queen kept it alive, but it comes out. Man, going for the steal. Connaughton leaves it. Good hands.
Good foul. Good foul.
Right. Make him earn it at the free throw line where he already missed one. But you gamble, and it became a 2-on-1 for Connaughton. Good hands, though, in tight space for that young man, Musa Diabate. Good with the second. on Queen. So Devontae back at the line where he's split a pair. Hard to pay it off. The Suite Lab is a good lab right here at the Smoothie King Center, and suites are available for select home games. Great views and food and beverage options. You make the list what you want in that suite. Pelicans.com/premium. Go to Pelicans.com/premium. You know, they never invite us up there for some reason.
I told you we need to call a game from up there one time.
We may not make it through the game, depending upon what they put out there. You know, food-wise, beverage-wise.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe. I'm done. Yeah, maybe not.
Okay.
You know, we get enough places on the road where we're calling the game from a drone, so I don't want to do it at home.
From a gondola.
Yeah.
It's like a hot air balloon, especially in L.A. Kevon Looney waiting. Jordan Poole. He's got the big on him. Diabate loses him. Good pass. Another one. Yes.
Yeah. Jordan Poole.
Trey waited.
Jordan Poole is playing a really, really nice floor game.
He's got 5 assists now with that one. Trey hits the triple. Miles Bridges up against Jeremiah. Trying to barge his way there. Didn't get the roll, and good board. Looney, but Hurts giving the ball away. You can be quick, but as Coach Wooden used to say, be quick, don't hurry.
Yep.
Be quick, don't hurry. 5:22, and now they shoot the rest of the half. Pels are out of fouls. That does hurt. No fouls for the Hornets so far. So James goes to the free throw line. He's a 22-year-old from Sugar Hill, Georgia. Sugar Hill and Harlan. Yeah, take the A train there. Second round pick, 33rd overall. And he was on the ACC's all-defensive squad last year at Duke. But you're right. Middle linebacker, maybe?
Oh, easily.
Outside backer, because he's fast.
Yeah.
So the Pels still lead by 8. A little more than 5 to play in the half.
Think about this, Joe. Duke had 5 guys drafted.
It's wild, isn't it?
They had 5 guys drafted. I guess that means they had a pretty good team, huh?
Not bad. And you wonder if they were making more on the NILs than they are in the rookie season. Jeremiah got it.
Nice.
Jeremiah Fears adjusted in midair. 10-point game.
So we talk about an identity, and what do you want your identity to be? And whatever your identity is something that you have to lean into.
Blocked away. Looney got it from behind. Don't give the ball away.
I love how fast they're playing.
Good pace to the race.
Right.
Trey finding some space. And hard off the heel, Bridges picks it up. So Trey is now 3 of 5 on his triples. He's got 13 points.
But it starts on this end.
Right. And all locked up, Jeremiah Fears and KJ Simpson. Jeremiah's not backing down from anybody.
No, he's not.
We know that.
No, he's not.
Because he got into it with Sexton in the opening minutes of the game on an inbounds.
This is beautiful. We talk
The
about
adjustment.
Yeah, but we talk about, you can say that's an and one as well.
You got it. You got him on the way by.
But the thing is, we talk about being fast. Being fast is one thing. Being fast and in control is something completely different. What good is a race car if you can't keep it on the track? He does a great job of using his speed and remaining in control.
Right.
That's not easy.
Well, he doesn't rush.
Right, but
It's at a good, comfortable pace.
Joe, it's a million guys in this league that are fast.
Right.
But it's not a million guys in this league that are fast and can play fast and remain in control.
James sits down. Another free throw coming up for the 23-year-old from LA. It's KJ Simpson on a two-way deal. 3 years at Colorado. Chaminade High School out in the valley. And you got to protect the basketball after the board. So 1 of 2 for Simpson. Chaminade High School. Played the Vikings of Campbell Hall a number of times. 9-point game. Herb denied. Now you're inside of 10 of the shot clock. Jordan Poole squaring up. Long rebound. Good read by Herb. It'll be Trey on the arc. Got it! Boy, second chances. Big. Pels by a dozen.
And Trey is in a nice rhythm right now. Now he looks like Trey Murphy.
He's got 16 with that make. Bridges. McNeely, and they're going to call the reach. More free throws. That's going to be 16 and 17. The Pels are 3 of 4 at the line, so even though they're up by a dozen, you keep a team around when they get to the stripe, stop the clock, and score. And Liam McNeely is doing that right now. He's going to the line.
Who did they give that foul to?
Was it a reach on Jordan Poole? Yeah.
They gave it to Jordan Poole?
Yeah, it was low. So I figured they gave it to the small man. McNeely gets the first of 2 out of UConn, a rookie. He was taken second to last pick of the first round, 29th overall. They're a young squad, and they've got talent. They have talent. When they get LaMelo Ball back, and he has not played a lot.
No, 105 games in the last 3 years combined. That's 35 games a year.
Yeah, just 47 last year. 2 years ago, just 22, only 36 games 3 years ago. No continuity, consistency. Hot hand has it.
I like that. If it's not there, come off of it. If it's not there, come off the ball.
Back door wasn't available. Now you got to go. End the shot clock. Trey sizes it up. Cleared away by Diabate. 10-point game. They've outscored the Pels 12-3 at the free throw line. Diabate. He walked. Drag the pivot foot on the spin.
When I played AAU when I was younger, we had an official. Anytime you traveled, he used to scream, "I got steps," and it used to make you so mad. Like, man, just get the trap and sit and put the ball in play.
Yeah, but you know there was a guy in the NFL. First down, Red Cash. We liked it.
No, I don't want all that. I got steps. Like, okay, I know I traveled.
You haven't given up on that.
No.
It still bothers you.
Think about it, yeah.
I'm gonna get you help.
It was only 40 years ago, and I still remember it.
Help. I got a therapist for you. Jeremiah, how about a teardrop? And he'll shoot 2. I like it because Looney was under, even if he doesn't get the shot.
But see, on that time, Kevon Looney rolled. And that's what you need him to do. Not just so he's an outlet, but also if they switch like that, now he's in offensive rebounding position.
You got it.
The last few times he's popped. This is the benefit of rolling. So if this basketball comes off, Kevon Looney has it.
Jeremiah gets the first. You know, it was funny, in the preseason, he was getting bounce entries. And I laughed about it because he did every pick for Steph from those guys in both. They were going bounce entries. He was surprised when they were passing over the basketball here.
He knew, he knew his role. He knows his role.
Jeremiah makes an 11-point game once again. He's got 8. Give him 9. So Pels now 5 of 6 at the stripe compared to 12 of 17 for the Hornets. Trey Mann, he wants the baseline and uses the off arm pretty good.
They've done a really good job tonight at keeping that ball out of the middle of the floor.
Bridges with space and the triple.
That's tough.
And
tough.
Pick paid off that time. Jordan Poole trying to beat McNeely. Reset.
He has his hands all over it.
You got it. That is only their second team foul, though, with 2:33 left in the half. We'll come right back. Pels will have the basketball. Right now, they also have the offense, right? American Home Shield reliable coverage.
This is where it starts. It starts on the defensive side of the basketball. Being disrupted, denying, making things difficult for your opposition. It's not hard to ask. It's not much to ask. Again, there are certain things in basketball that are non-negotiables. Your effort on the defensive side is a non-negotiable, Joe.
Pels shooting 56%. Now the Hornets down to 46%. That's the reason behind the lead for the Pels. Getting some stops. 5 of the floor for the Pels now to the timeout. Jeremiah Pierce, Jordan Poole, Sadiq Bey, Herb Jones, and Kevon Looney. Now, I like the minutes. That's your say.
Who?
Herb Jones.
Herb Jones.
And by the way, I love the minutes that Pierce is getting. Because it's only going to get better for all of us to watch him grow.
Every rep.
What about an ATO? Poole held up by McNeely. Not this time. And hard off the heel, but a great look for Jordan Poole. Pels are now 10 of 21 of their triples. It is 6 of 16 for the Hornets. How do you close the half?
They're trying to get this switch. They're trying to get this switch. That switch right there. Trying to get fears on Bridges.
Second chance opportunity. Knippel. Him, the big guy. Third try now. Kalkbrenner with McNeely. He wanted to go back. Kevon Looney protected. He will.
Advance it.
Right, look up. Jeremiah's got the big. Good. Now go by him.
Let him cook.
Mid-range. And a little bit of shot.
Just a touch.
Unfortunately, there's 2 free throws now.
Yeah.
You've been out of fouls for a half hour. Minute 38 to play in the half. Is that looser?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a word or not. I'm unsure. I'm still trying to find out. You know what? When we go to our next commercial break, I'm gonna ask Siri. I'm gonna ask Siri, is looser a word?
What's her name?
Siri.
I know. You lean on her a lot.
Or Google.
First goes for Miles Bridges. How do you close the half, okay? Pels had a 9-point lead, 2 to play in the half. And yes. You didn't call me a loser, though, right?
No, that's not loser. That's looser. Yes, loser is a word. But it's often confused with loser.
What do you mean, Willis? Minute 38 left in the half.
And you're right, Joel. How you finish this half is incredibly important.
It's big.
Right, because you played so well up to this point.
Yeah, and you just had a double-digit lead by a dozen. Now Jeremiah, and they're in a zone. Nope, they get out. And it'll be free throws for Poole.
And it comes down to simply executing, right? That's a set play to get Jordan Poole running off some floppy action. Turning the corner, getting in the lane, having an opportunity to now add to this lead.
16 assists for the Pels, and Jordan Poole is going to the line. He's got 5 of the 16. Charlotte 8 for the last 29, so it's starting to pick up for the Pels defensively. It stops you win a lot of games. Pels came in tonight. Second to last in defensive efficiency over the first 6. Well, group nights, great occasion to get everybody out for a game. Put the group together. Food, beverage, great experiences is all a part of your ticket package. Now, we also have a big group night coming up. Veterans Appreciation Night on Wednesday, November 12th against the Blazers. Watched them last night. Go to pelicans.com/groups for all the details. That's pelicans.com/groups. Pels by 9. More than a minute to play. Bridges has been good for them. He's got 14. On the gamble, Bridges got there for the easy one for the big. Feed the big. Kalkbrenner gets it. Now, the nipple. Yeah, nice move. Jordan Poole protected it, didn't get it. Got to get back. Bridges. And on the back down. Boy, that length pays off, doesn't it? Bridges goes low with Gnepple. And the 3 is available. That's Trey Mann in the corner. Not a good finish to the half. 40 seconds left. You're only up by 4. You were up by a dozen. But second chance opportunities. Now Jeremiah. Herb thought about it. It's been a while since he's had one. Free throws had a lot to do with it.
You would love to get Kevon Looney into action here.
Herb hit the deck. Man is going the other way on the turnover.
When
there's a foul.
When the guard is up top and there's 10 seconds, you would love the big to come sprinting out to get him open. Because in today's NBA, where everybody's around the same size, you're simply going to switch everything.
10-2 run for Charlotte to close the half, and they've got the final possession in the quarter. And I bring up free throws. They had 13 attempts, only 4 for the Pels. You want to hang around on the road, that's the way you do it. And they were 10 of 13 at the stripe. Pels perfect. They were 4 of 4, 7 of 8, but it's 14 of 19 for your opponent. So you got to play D without fouling. Sexton. Bay came in for defensive purposes. Sexton will work it up. Shot clock is off. No fouls to give, as we have mentioned. So Sexton. End of the half. Bridges going to shoot 3 now. Man, beat yourself.
Man, Joe, this literally is right in front of us. Before I say anything, I would love to see the replay.
And
I want to see what I just saw.
See if there's a challenge.
I want to see what I just saw.
Yep. Is there going to be a challenge? Yeah, not anymore. 3 free throws coming up.
You can high-five a guy.
Right.
You literally can high-five a guy.
Yep. Man, a lot of free throws.
why scoring is up so much, Joe, because it's hard to defend anymore. If you contest and you get too close, you step on somebody's foot. Now, next thing you know, they're going to because it's a flagrant.
Right.
Like,
it's 22 to 8 in free throw attempts in the half. 22 to 8's a lot. Man. Even Scott Foster, who made the call, was looking up at the video.
It's
a high five.
Yeah, it's a high five.
He wasn't sure either. That's one of the first times I've seen him do that. He was looking up at the big screen. 2 out of 3 for Bridges. 2-point game after the Pels led. Now.
Get it in.
Right. And the hurl, the heave. And the Pels go to the locker room after leading by 12 at a disappointing close to the half. Only up by 2. Well, give the Hornets credit. 7-0 run to close out the half, and they got to the stripe.
You know what, man? I'm not getting fired on my day off, Joe. I'm going to keep my mouth shut for a minute.
Welcome back once again to the Big Easy. Perfect night and a lot better if the Pels can pick up their first win of the season. Lead by 2 at the break as we head over now. It's our Smoothie King update from the locker room with Andrew Lopez.
Thanks, Joel. Here with JB. Let's start with the assist on offense. 60 right now. Turnovers are low. What do you like about the ball movement?
I love the ball movement, the pace right now. We're playing with great energy there offensively, sharing it. It starts with our pace, getting stops. I thought Jose and Carlo turned the game with their energy, just getting up and down the floor, great pace. Ball started to move. Murph got hot. So good first half offensively. We just got to not foul here in the second half.
Now, I was going to mention the bench. Everybody in a positive plus-minus, Jose, Carlo, and those guys. What did you like outside of just them bringing that energy?
Well, I think they're finding, they haven't played a lot together. They're trying to figure themselves out. But if they do it with force, number 1, physicality, number 2, that group can be really aggressive for us. Turn the game, either extend a lead or get us a lead like they did. I think they really turned that game. So starts with our defense, getting stops, getting out running, sharing the ball, moving it. And I thought Carlo, Jose, Sadiq, had good minutes as well. Really good first half.
Thanks, JB.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back to you, Joel.
Yeah, 19 from the bench, and that was huge for the Pels. So 19 of the 61, just about a third compared to a dozen. But now you got to defend without fouling.
I'll say this, Joe. We talked about the high five that Herb Jones
at the end of the half.
And that's no longer legal.
Not anymore.
No, I had a couple different people that sent me messages. Old teammate Malik Rose and also my radio co-host Rob Perez. They both sent me messages. That's no longer legal like it once was.
22 to 8 in free throw attempts. Good nipple. We had a hot start to the game. It'll be Bridges. He can hit the 3. He's already got a couple. And that was a shove. Easy call. And he didn't have to. It was Jordan Poole in front of him. Kalkbrenner.
Right, yeah. All you got to do is put the ball up and let him go get it.
That was crazy. Jordan Poole felt the same way. Now you got to capitalize off their turnover. Pels shooting 51%. Jeremiah Fears off the pick and the runner. Didn't get the roll. Front came up a little bit short off the front of the rim. Now you got to stop the basketball. Knipple.
It's a lot of contact.
Yep.
That's a lot of contact.
He's going to the free throw line to tie things up. But he knew the big was on the opposite side if he didn't get it.
And as a guard, sometimes that's hard for guards to understand. Because sometimes the best thing to do is simply to put the ball on the glass as opposed to trying making passes in close quarters. Put the ball on the glass and trust the big to go get it.
Kalkbrenner will get the first of 2, but it looked like Knipple got the worst of it.
Yes, he did.
And I thought that's who would get it. Fiery Crab, the official seafood restaurant of the Pels, now presenting partner of the Crack Under Pressure promotion. Okay, so the Crack Under Pressure promotion, each time the opponent lines up for free throws, Pels fans at the stands encouraged to utilize their new Fiery Crab Grigri sticks and increase the chances of opponents missing free throws. Turnover. And points off the turnover. And a lead for the Hornets by a couple.
You want to talk about letting the team back in the game?
Well, it's third quarter. And are you prepared out of the locker room? We've talked about that before. Looney, backdoor wasn't available. It'll be Poole. Inside out, Herb's got a good look. Looney after it, Knivel has it. Now you got to get stops. If you're cold, you got to get the stops to stay in it. Knivel. Interesting. Calling the foul on Herb.
Remember during the playoffs when they allow physicality?
I guess we're waiting for the postseason, right? Yeah, Herb's got his third now. Didn't reach. Tried to move his feet and stay in front. It'll come in on the side. They about scored the Pels by 11 at the free throw line, 18-7. Sexton shares it with the shooter. Man, good save by Kalkbrenner. You can't stop. Second chance opportunity, Knivel. Good slip. He'll get the layup.
Guys got to defend, man.
Right.
Guys got to defend.
Too simple.
Guys have to defend. I can't say that enough. This game is not purely and strictly about the offensive side of the ball. You have to play with some defensive urgency.
Back at the Big Easy, reminding Pels basketball and Gulf Coast sports and entertainment is all presented by Smoothie King. Rule of the day. Well, right now, ruling the start of the third quarter is the Charlotte Hornets. And Charlotte coming out of the locker room with a sense of urgency and getting stops, turning the Pels over and capitalizing. So they're on a run once again, and it goes back to Charles Lee's quad at the end of the first half. And they carried it over to the start of the second half. After the Pels led by a dozen, they're down by 4 now. Fears up against Sexton. Yeah, and they're making you work. That's the key. Now, only 2 minutes gone in the third. Out of the timeout, it'll be Jordan Poole. And Herb saves it. Boy, you going to the floor pays off usually, but the Pels get a break. End of the shot clock. Got the rim, and Looney cannot save it. It's going the other way. Ugly possession out of the timeout. 9.5 to play.
But this is what's going to get you back in this game, right? The defensive side of the basketball.
Sion James. Miles Bridges wide open on the arc. Simple basketball, and Fears picks up the board.
It's not just simple basketball, it's simple communication.
Right. Now, there's a lot of contact, and they let him go. So the block, Kalkbrenner, Bridges, and he got what he wanted.
That size.
Yep. Pels start the second half 0 for 5, but they're trailing by 6. It'll be Karlo Matkovic coming in. Jeremiah's mid-range. Not close. Bridges and Sexton. There's more energy on that end of the floor, isn't there?
No question about it.
Right. So Sexton says, give me a pick.
And you need this bench. You need this bench to bring some energy back in the game again.
Sexton, clean look. They are now 8 of 22 on their triples.
Because the starting 5 to start the second half has come out flat again.
And 11-0 start to the quarter. Got to get it in. And I mean inside the paint, good things happen. Looney's mid-range. And the follow. The smallest guy for the Pels followed it up.
Wow.
Pels desperate for that. Back within 7.
Right now, offense is not coming easy for the Pelicans. But what they did in the first half, their defense created a lot of their offense.
They're going to call a hold on Jordan Poole. And Jordan's got a legitimate gripe because when he went in and when he was blocked, there was fouls before he was blocked.
You talk about not blocking out. Bird watching. Colin Sexton sitting there watching the ball.
Matkovic had a real good first half. He was 3 of 3 at 7 points. More importantly, the Pels were plus 12 when he was on the floor. Knivel coming up short. Jose also out there. Need the energy of these guys.
Jose and Carlos.
Jordan Poole. And the lob wasn't there. Jose hangs tough, and it's off Knivel. Good job by Jose on the 50-50.
He's looking for the lob, but
right.
Trey was open in the corner.
You got it. And Trey's reminding him.
Right. but Trey was open in the corner for that driving kick.
Trey's got 16. He's 4 of 7 from beyond the arc, 6 of 11 overall.
He's one of the guys you got to find a way to get going.
You said it. Herb, corner 3. Got it. And the Pels were desperate for it.
That's a big shot.
4-point game. Herb is now 3 of 4 in his triples. He's in double figures with 11. This is the catalyst, though. Colin Sexton. He leads him with 5 assists.
They're trying to get Jordan Poole to switch. That's what they're trying to do.
Man.
That's why Knippel's running back and forth.
Sexton with another triple. He's second. He's got 16. Backdoor run, and they let it go. Carlo's there. Can he get it? Yes, that's high percentage.
I tell you, Carlo, every bit of an athlete tonight.
Right, and he makes it a 5-point game.
You can see they're trying to get this switch.
They're calling another hold.
And you know what it's going to come down to? It's going to come down to Jordan Poole actually taking that switch and taking that matchup.
Right.
Because what Knippel is going to continue to do, he's going to continue to follow around until they get the matchup that they want.
The Pels are out of fouls now. They don't have 1 foul so far in the second half. 14 fouls. 6:38 to play. It's only a 5-point game. And you've been outscored at the free throw line by 11. Sexton and James in their backcourt.
See, they're trying to get this switch right here.
They got it. Too much space and a break. That was real strong. Get it out or get it up early. On the trail. Trey, good pass. I thought they'd take the one inside. Instead, Jose, they invite him. Tough break. Kept alive. That's Carlo. And Trey can't get the roll, but Herb will come down with it. Oh, man. Can't get out of your own way sometimes. Turnover is the 8th for the Pels. Good activity, good energy that time. As Jose is going to come over to the sideline, and it's going to be a timeout on the floor. Frustration. Third quarter blues. It's got the Pels again.
Nice energy power plays. How do you lead the Pelicans in plus minus in 9 minutes of work? Doing and using what the Lord has blessed you with. Carlo is a freakish athlete and has done a fantastic job tonight at getting out in transition and putting that athleticism to use.
Jordan Poole is out there talking to one of the 3 officials. It's 24-8 in free throw attempts. There's been a lot of contact both ways. Let's see how it develops over the next 6:02 into the 4th quarter as well. Pels have been outscored 14-7, and give Charlotte credit. They came out with more energy to start the second half.
And a lot of these are simple communication plays, though, Joe. Your communication, that's it.
Extra pass. Sion James beyond his back. And blocked away by Carlo. That was clean.
Pull up, pull up.
Trey,
pull up,
he
pull
will.
up.
He heard you. He's got it.
Yes.
2-point game. Trey now 5 of 8 on his triples.
That last defensive possession was textbook.
Deep 3, man, he rattles it home.
Oh, that young man can score, man.
Trey Mann, that stops a 10-3 run for the Pels. Young man didn't play last year, only a dozen games because he had a back injury. And now, got a foul off the ball. Sexton, something's going on because they fouled to get him off the floor. It's going to be KJ Simpson coming in, and Sexton, is he going straight back to the locker room? Yep.
Yep, he sure is. No, he's not.
Was it knee to knee, maybe?
No, he stopped, yeah.
16 of the shot clock for the Pels. That is the first team foul, though. Got to get it in.
Continue to execute offensively.
Jose off the Carlo pick. Got the triple. And they're starting to match it offensively. Can they get enough stops? Simpson waiting, goes away from the pick. And he did. He brought it back up. It's going the other way. He brought it up to the other hand and then put it back down. 11th turnover. Now you better capitalize.
Good things happen when you lock the ball on the sideline, Joe.
Yeah, it's an extra defender, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. When that ball gets to the middle of the floor, your defense, everything with your defense falls apart.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hold on K.J. Simpson. And Jordan Poole did it the right way. When he came out, he talked to the official, said, I'm being held. And it got called. Second team foul. 4:44 left in the third as the Pels try to tie it or take the lead. And Jordan Poole with 9 points so far. Leads the Pels with 6 assists. Man, off the pick. Jose wanted the pop. Poole inside of 10 on the shot clock. He's stepping back. That's way off. That was not a lot of touches in that possession, was it? 2-point game, 4.5 to play. Now you got to stop the basketball. See if they get layup out of it.
Again, that's one-on-one. That's a one-on-one.
Layup out of it.
No screen, no scheme.
Right by him. 4-point lead. Jordan Poole and Carlo in the finish.
Carlo's playing today, man.
Yeah, Carlo's hanging where he should be. Either he's looking for a corner three, he's running the baseline, he's running to the rim. Yep, nobody's got James.
Well, the floor was out of balance because Jordan Poole fell. So the floor was already out of balance. It was 5-on-4 coming back.
And they found the open man. Free throws coming up. Pels are out of fouls anyway. 3:55. So they shoot over the final 4 minutes. It'll be now 26-8 in attempts. Fourth foul on Jordan Poole. And a 3-point lead for Charlotte. Pels have taken 5 of the last 6 from this team, but this team has not been healthy for a long time. They're different this year. There's no question.
He's going to relate to that.
Right. Pels haven't been healthy either after. And the Pels only won 21 last year. Charlotte went 19-63. They were last in the league in scoring last year. They come in now that they're healthy with LaMelo playing some games. And tonight they came in averaging 122. 8th in the league in offense. Wow. How lazy. Yeah, there's a reason you're 0-6. And that was one of the reasons why.
You can't make mistakes like that. Carlo, you've had a fantastic game. You have been fantastic. Those are the kind of mistakes that you can't have.
3:49 to play. That's a gimme.
But you got to put it behind you and move on. You got to put it behind you and move on.
Because it's only a 6-point game. But it's points off a turnover. And when you're struggling, scrambling for your first win of the season, you cannot afford those. Frustration. Yeah, look, tonight's totals brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. Watched a lot of games last night. 76ers winning at Chicago right now, 91-79. Raptors smoking the Bucks, just about 30 points up on Milwaukee late in the fourth at Toronto. Hawks, they're getting well, aren't they? Hawks 74-56 over Orlando. And Orlando's trying to figure things out.
Yeah, Hawks aren't getting well.
Well, Trae Young, right. But I'm saying, well, they lost 3 to start. They won 3 in a row to at least get even. And then they lost Trae Young.
But that's why you go get Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Right? That's why you go get, shooters. That's why you go get Kristaps Porzingis, just in case.
So how do you close it out? Poole is out now with 4 fouls. That's why Hawk came into the game. Jose trying to get to it.
This is the big play right here.
Yeah, after the frustration that we just witnessed.
This is the big play as far as execution is concerned.
Fumbled away, and now you're down to 10 on the clock.
This is somebody needs to come up and go screen for him.
Right. Trae for 3. Right out to K.J. Simpson. So they look for early offense. McNeely just checked into the game. Bridges has had the hot hand. And he's going to go to his strong side and get fouled. He'll let it go. Man, he was fouled. 10 on the shot clock. There's no defense. Man,
at all.
8 is the lead for Charlotte. Total breakdown. When you're giving up layups. Saddiq Bey back into the game. Pels needed it. Pels needed it badly. And Saddiq has been good off the bench tonight. He's in the double figures with 10. It'll be Miles Bridges coming up short. Nice tap by Bey. Directed it to Jose. The floor is spaced. And Bey, he's wide open. Got it again.
And that's excellent patience by Jose, right? You want to hit somebody quickly. Sometimes it's best to allow the fast break to play out on its own. And now you simply have to slow down, decelerate, and make the right read.
Quick catch and shoot. Real short, but nobody boxed out. And KJ Simpson, the small one, got it. 4-point lead. Jose, good hesitation, and the reverse curls it home. Diabate tried to get there. Back to a 2-point deficit after the way things started with a 14-7 start. Nobody on Simpson again. Nobody. Simple matchup. He's in his second season, second-round pick last year out of Colorado. 23-year-old.
Here's the thing about playing fast, Joe. It doesn't just involve pushing the ball up the floor.
Trey, and Carlo was right there for the finish.
Is that Carlo's 7th dunk?
And, yeah, he's playing high percentage above the rim. He's got 13 points.
So that's a 6th dunk.
He's 5 of 6, make it 6 of 7 overall.
Spill some ice on the floor.
Spillage is better than shrinkage. 3-point game. Minute 35 to play.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from? What does that have to do with?
I'm setting you up. I'm setting you up.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's just
you got some serious issues, man.
Pels only down by 3, and it's been a strange third quarter. They got smoked to start the third. All right, who's the guilty party over there? Those guys are having too much fun. Look at that group. Oh man. And they look like they're in the gym a lot playing pickup. Those 4 guys that had the spillage.
You know what? I'm not falling for your banana in the tailpipe right now, Joe. I'm not falling for this. I am not falling for this.
Is that a skins and shirts game coming up?
No, it's not. Nobody plays shirts and skins anymore, Joe.
90 seconds left in the third.
You and your games with Dr. Naismith. Those games don't happen anymore.
Trey Mann.
Get a stop.
And I like where Carlo went.
But again, once the ball gets to the middle of the floor, it's dead. Once it gets to the middle of the floor, your defense is dead, Joe.
Yep, and a smart play by Miles Bridges.
Coach Green talked about this at length this morning. How important it is to lock that ball on the sideline, but once you lock it there, you have to keep it there. You can't continue to allow the Charlotte Hornets to turn the corner, get in that lane, and make plays.
Now you're deep into the clock again. Jose, good look on the wing. And who's going to track it? Saddiq Bey held up. He's going to the hole and going to the free throw line. Hey, take a picture. Make it last. A free throw.
Well, good things happen when you attack the rim.
Right. 46.7. The Pels' 9th and 10th free throws coming up. So it'll be 26-10 after these two. And give Charlotte credit because they have attacked the rim. They've been getting into paint.
What you would love to see the Pels do is close quarters better. Close quarters better.
And what about starting second halves better?
Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't start halves better, you at least want to take some momentum into that next quarter, right? You look at the way that the second quarter ended. So close this third quarter the right way so you can take some momentum and some energy now into the fourth.
Simpson's done a good job off the bench for them, along with Trey Mann. They're deep at the guard position. And these guys normally aren't going to get that kind of minutes, but LaMelo Ball is not playing tonight. Moving pick by Diabate.
Yeah, good things happen. It's a tough shot. Good things happen when you lock that ball on the sideline. That's a tough shot.
Yep, Trey Mann. Yeah, he didn't panic. Into the shot clock. Now the Pels play for the final of the third. What kind of look is it going to be?
Get the final.
Hawk with Carlo, great pass. And that's a foul on Miles Bridges, who says, I got the ball. And let's see if there's going to be a challenge from Charles Lee. He's looking back.
Nope.
No challenge.
Nope. It's so funny because everybody on their bench is looking back at the person making the challenge.
Yep. Yeah, right across his arm.
He came down on him.
Yeah. Never got the ball.
Right.
Came across the wrist, the forearm. 5 seconds left, so they're going to have another look. And you got to. Pels have not been good at the free throw line either in this run. 8 of 11 at the stripe now. If you're going to get there, capitalize. Hawk comes over, sits down. Herb back out there. Herb's got 3 fouls though, so that concerns you. And Carlo misses 2. Jose almost took it away. Right.
Don't foul.
And he grabbed him.
Don't foul.
And he did. He did, and they didn't call it. Right. He grabbed him from behind, and that is a gift. Pels were out of fouls about 25 minutes ago and got a break at the end of a.
Just for your defense. As we run it here, right? When you get this dribble handoff, look where Hope Jones is. He's on the top. He's locking the ball on the sideline. Now, when it comes out of here, Trey Murphy has the first pass out, right? Trey has the first pass out. So let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Freeze it. Okay, this is your X defense. Jordan Poole runs here. He takes the ball. Trey Murphy comes here. He takes the ball. Why it's important is Trey Murphy closes out, doesn't allow him to go middle, which forces Carlo to rotate. That is an excellent defensive possession done the right way by the New Orleans Pelicans.
Sexton back out there after the knee-to-knee, and Jose got tripped up. They let him play. It's 4-on-4. Jose on the run. Hawk for 3. Coming up short. Derek Queen keeps it alive for the Pels. And good look for Herb. Not close. Nowhere near it. 6-point game. Pels were outscored by 8 in the third. They were outscored 34-26. Knipple, the shooter. Right. He can score. They got a keeper there, man. So he's up to 18. He's a plus 19 on the floor. This is a dangerous time for the Pels, down by 9. Saddiq Bey trying to get it to the middle. Man, going to be a foul. It's going to be on Sion James. And it took almost more than 5 seconds. You know, the old backing him down. And the 5-second call. Minute gone by. Sexton sits down. Trey Mann.
I'm a big fan.
Back in the game.
I'm a big fan of Colin Sexton.
Me too.
I love the way he plays the game.
Well, you're down 9. This is an important possession.
You gotta go.
And you
gotta go.
Yeah, you haven't gotten
gotta
close.
go.
Derek Queen's gotta go. He will on the fall away. Young man skilled. There is no question about that. A little fall away, he's long. And he's got a great skill set.
See, that's how you're supposed to handle the switches out top. But now that's an offensive foul.
Yep.
Right.
Trey Mann put it out.
That we talk about communication and how important it is at the point of attack. What Jose and Jordan Hawkins did right here is what it's supposed to look like, right? They switched. Now you have to take the challenge and guard your yard.
And you put together a run. Down by 7. Backdoor not available. Derek Queen, back to back. He can score. Makes it a 5-point deficit.
Again, now you got to guard your yard. They're doing a great job right now of talking through a lot of this action.
He wants to go to the big.
Man.
Yep. Kalkbrenner, you can see it coming.
Trey Mann's had a great second half. He's had a really good second half.
Double for Kalkbrenner. Nice pass.
Derek Queen
nice
has made 3 really good passes tonight. Just like that. He was looking for Jose on the last play on a cut similar to that. Jose just didn't have eye contact.
It'll be Mann. Derek Queen after it. Kalkbrenner saves it. Wrong guy to leave. Kept alive and tapped out. Good job. And directed to Saddiq Bey. Don't have the numbers yet. Herb on the run all the way to the hole. And blocked away by Kalkbrenner. Protected it. Man, before it got to the glass. 7'1", 250 pounds man, all the way to the cup for an easy one. Didn't get back, didn't set up defensively. 3 minutes gone by and you're down by 7 at home. Trying to get your first win of the year against a 3-4 Charlotte squad. And Charlotte has controlled the second half completely. Hawk, mid-range, needed, got it.
That's his shot.
Inside at 9.
Again, you're not going to have an issue scoring. You're not going to have a problem scoring. They're 26 in the league in defensive rating.
Yeah, but the Pels only have 95 points.
You got to get stops.
Yep, Patty Connaughton. Seen him do that a few times. Long run with Milwaukee. Back to 7. Jose off the Derek Queen pick. Wanted to go back.
Get Queen down low.
On the reverse. Smart play by Sadiq Bey.
You don't want this to become a shootout.
Nope. Pels down by a half dozen. But you're right. Man has been a difference maker. James.
You got to lock the ball on the side. Got to lock it on the side.
They're letting them play now, aren't they? Now, nobody stopped the basketball. Queen working against the big fella. And it'll count if it goes. Yes! On a Euro.
I'll tell you, if you look at this play right here, I've never seen Derek Queen go so fast. And then his ability to decelerate. Right? This is a move in today's NBA. He's pushing the ball right there. He slows down, takes his time. Now he recognizes the one-on-one opportunity, takes the hit. Excellent finish by Derek Queen. This is how you get rookies going. I believe in you, big fella.
Yeah, we saw Jose earlier in the game on the bench imploring Derek Queen, telling him, this is what you can do. This is what I want you to do. And we've said it before. Jose is not just a good player. He's a great teammate. 4-point game. 4 minutes gone by. Queen rapidly. He's got a half dozen going to the free throw line for the first time. He's got 4 dimes. And they can't make free throws tonight. It's a close game. Pels are 8 of 13 at the line. Outscored by a dozen. Outscored by 12 in a close game at the stripe. McNeely.
Oh, wow.
Did he walk? Yeah,
yep,
he walked.
He walked.
They finally called it. It was indecision, and then he tried to stop.
Well, he had that. I don't know if you remember the Cosby Show when Bill Cosby was playing Theo one-on-one, and he kept sliding his pivot foot. McNeely had that Bill Cosby pivot foot. He couldn't stay anchored.
It's the 14th turnover. Can you capitalize, though? Pels only got 12 points off the first 13. Yeah, give and go.
That's another good pass by Derek Queen.
Yep, saw his teammate on the run.
You have to have your eyes up.
Jose with Sexton in his grill.
In the corner.
He wanted Queen, got it back to Queen. Can he save it? He does. Into the shot clock, and it never got to the rim. Shot clock violation comes in on the side. So you cannot, in a game this close, empty possessions, you got to at least get a shot. 5 gone in the 4th. So Jose,
you best believe they're going to put Derek Queen in some action here. They're going to try and get the switch that they want.
Now Sexton. And foul on the floor before the shot. It'll come in on the side. For the Pels, it is going to be their first team foul. In the previous 2 quarters, they were out of fouls 5 minutes into each quarter. So the first comes with 7 to play. And now they're changing it. Originally, Foster said no. On the floor. Overruled. And Sexton will make it 28 attempts.
Again,
for
Joe.
Charlotte.
Good things happen when you attack that rim.
20 of 27 now for the Hornets. Hawk comes over. He sits down. Also coming out, Sadiq Bey. You lose a little something defensively with Bey coming off the floor. So let's see how it holds
He's played
up.
well.
Really well.
He's shooting the ball well, too.
He's got 16 points on 6 of 9, 3 of 5 on his triples. Sexton missed the first, will get the second. Back to a 5-point game. Well, what a struggle. Derek Queen out there waiting for Jordan Poole. It'll be a handoff for Jose. Quick release. Jose after it. Queen tried to save it. Now the floor is spaced. And good jump on the route. You got a 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Derek Queen. They jumped that route on the pass. 6.5 to play. Down 3. Derek Queen up to 8.
All 8 in the fourth quarter.
The last 3-4 minutes.
See, they're trying to get this switch because they want Jose to switch on the Bridges. Now, whoever's up, you got a good job at Herb Jones jumping the passing lane. But if you get that switch, now you got to get up and pressure the basketball.
Herb says he didn't touch it. They're looking over. Are they going to challenge it? And you got 30 seconds. Man, did Herb touch it or not? Never. Ooh, yeah, you got it.
I was going to say that.
By Smoothie King. Rule the day. By Oshner Health. Long live you. Long live the Pelicans. By Hancock Whitney, official bank of the New Orleans Pelicans. By New Age Products, official garage and outdoor kitchen provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. And by SeatGeek. Get your seats in a seat.
Hornets have 10 on the shot clock as they'll bring it in. The bench has been critical for the Pels. In fact, 49. You got 3 from the bench in double figures. 2 right there. Carlo, along with Sadiq Bey. Now Bridges, mid-range. And it's back to a 5-point game. Halfway through the fourth. Jose back on the floor for the Pels.
He's not averaging the career high in points right now by accident.
Derek Queen stays out there. Trey couldn't get away from Bridges.
They are all up.
Now you're in trouble with this clock. Queen trying to get there. Man, not close. But a possession that really, out of the timeout, didn't do much.
But the thing is, you give Miles Bridges credit because he fought through the screen.
Yep. He never let Trey get close to the handoff that he wanted. Good nipple. 4 on the clock. Sexton's going up with it. He knows the shot clock.
Good defense by Trey Murphy.
You said it. He had to get a stop. They did. In a 5-point deficit. 5:20 to play. With Trey out there and Herb. Derek Queen stays.
Has 18 points and 10 rebounds, Joe.
Oh, he's got a serious career ahead of him. He's plus 16 on the floor. On the run. And
he's smart.
Got it. Waited.
Smart.
Yep. Going to the free throw line.
It's amazing to me how guys who are anchored, right, not freakish athletes, it seems like they all have excellent footwork. He is so used to playing against guys that are more athletic than he is that he knows exactly what to do to get the advantage.
Diabate left his feet. Now you need to capitalize at the stripe, where the Pels are only 8 of 13. Make it 9 of 14. So Derek Queen off the bench, up to 7 points with 5 assists, 4 boards in 13 minutes of play.
There you go, get you an extra one in.
Yeah, but you got to capitalize when it counts.
Oh, man.
Don't start with me.
Oh,
Don't even start with me.
I need to give you a hug. I need to give you a hug.
You know me. I've had a lot of coffee tonight.
Look,
Derek
Joe,
Queen comes
look,
through.
Joe, he capitalized when it counted.
It's the old days. Three to make 2. You weren't around for that. 3 to make 2.
I told you, there was your old
My Chuck E. Cheese.
shirts and skins.
My high tops. Now, Knipple got there for a layup.
And that's a set play for you.
Right. Coming off that high screen. 5-point game. You got to get stops.
You got to continue to execute offensively.
McNeely. Yeah. Knipple battling through the screen. And that is going to be their last foul. 4th team foul for Charlotte. Pels shoot the rest of the game, while the Pels have 1 team foul. 2 timeouts left for the Pels in what could boil down to a 1-possession game. 4 timeouts left, or check, yeah, 4 timeouts left for Charles Lee. The way they played in the second half, he hasn't had to use them.
Right.
They have played very efficiently. Get it in. Trey tracked by Miles Bridges. And Poole got there, but it's blocked. Diabate sets it up. Queen saw it coming. Takes it away. He's got Poole for the layup. Big time, Derek Queen.
Big play by Derek Queen.
Boy, you look like you're about to go down by more than 2 possessions, and it's back to a 1-possession game. Trey Mann off the rub. Bridges wide open. It stays out, and Diabate saves it. 50-50s. They're big. 4 to play. Trey Mann on the crossover. And did he walk with it? He got it right back for the easy one. Man. 5-point game. Frustration inside of 4 left.
Continue to execute. These are great reps for Derek Queen.
Poole thought he got hit from behind. And timeout Charles Lee. 3:38 to play. And right now, with a handful, a pocket full of timeouts, Charlotte in a really good spot, up by 5.
Right? Everybody who has come off this bench tonight for the New Orleans Pelicans has brought some semblance of energy. Carlo has played well. Jose has played well. Sadiq Bey has played well. And Derek Queen has played well. This league right now is about versatility and depth. You have to be able to go 8 or 9 deep. Coach Willie Green has gone 9 or 10 deep tonight and got 51 points of bench production tonight from these guys that have come in prepared to make the most of their minutes.
And everybody on the bench is in plus territory. When they do the plus minus, a couple of starters are way down in the minus territory. Bench is also 21 of 33 from the field. That's efficiency. So now, and the third quarter cost the Pels. If you join us a little bit late, they led by 2 at the break, outscored by 8, but came out lethargic to start the
thing,
third.
Joe, like that's almost become a non-talking point anymore.
It's crazy.
Because how often it happens.
You got it. Knipple on the pick. Now, man.
There's a switch, but the ball gets to the middle of the floor.
Got what he wanted, did.
That's one-on-one.
Trey Mann,
one-on-one.
former first-round pick 4 years ago of OKC, puts him up by 7. Dangerous time for the Pels if they don't score here. Trey.
But here's the thing. Now watch Miles Bridges flight through these screens.
And Herb
right,
just grazed the front of the rim. Right. The urgency. The fight. And it's blocked away. It looked like it could have been going down for goaltending. Derek Queen now on the run. He's got Jose on the arc for 3. Got it. Big.
And that's an excellent read by Derek Queen in transition. Point forward. Gets the block, pushes it. Makes the right decision at the right time.
Sexton with Trey Mann in their backcourt. Diabate. Yep, picked it up. Take it off the turnover. They'll still have 2 timeouts remaining and get it off, get back.
Take your time, slow down, left hand, pass right in the shot pocket.
18 turnovers. You got to capitalize at this juncture of the game. So Trey's out there with Jose. Jose's played a lot of minutes tonight. Now the play call. Derek Queen. Bay.
Got to go help him.
Yeah.
See, this is what Derek Queen did. He ran to the screen. He ran through the screen right there.
Jose with Queen.
And that's what happens.
Finish.
This is what I told you earlier.
Right.
You don't sit back and wait. You go and you sprint to the screen.
You roll.
Because a lot of times you're the beneficiary of it.
Sexton trying to get there. He will. And doesn't get the layup. Too strong. He's behind the play.
Oh,
the lob for Trey is way off by Derek Queen. Turnover at the wrong time for the Pels. They'll take their time. Inside of 2 to play. 1 possession game. Sion James about to come back into the contest. Trey Mann. And did he use the off arm?
They called it on Jose?
Yep. It'll come into the side. And that's a break because it was a layup.
Come out and you sprint into the screen, right? Now you put the big in no man's land. And a lot of times as a big, when you're a good screen setter, it frees you open.
So the foul long before the actual shooting. They said it was a hold before the foul and the off arm came out. Bridges trying to get there. Sion James on the run. And he almost got away with the travel. 4 on the clock. Bridges. And guess who got the board? Derek Queen. Opportunity to tie or take the lead.
Take your time.
Jose.
Now you have to be deliberate in where you want to go with the basketball.
Right. It's Derek Queen waiting for Trey. Trey for the lead. Stays out. Kept alive. And Queen gets it back. Queen back up. Too strong. Knippel.
That's all right. He's fighting. He's battling.
10 to play. Good minutes for Derek Queen. He's got 12 points and 8 boards now. But you have to have a stop here. Keep it a one-possession game. Yeah, off arm.
And Jose actually made that call himself.
Right. He had to sell it.
But he's actually looking at the officials like, are you going to blow the whistle? Look at Jose here. Great job sliding your feet. Push off by Trey. And he's looking at the official like, are you going to make that call?
Right. It was pretty blatant, wasn't it?
His energy is contagious. It's contagious.
Can the Pels tie it or take the lead?
Somebody has to come get the
Help
basketball.
him. Right. Derek Queen waiting for Trey. He throws it behind Jose. Another turnover. Man. Giving him too many chances to put the game away, aren't they? And a timeout for Charles Lee. No, he's bringing Sexton back into the game. 40. You're asking a rookie to do a lot.
No.
But I'm talking about in the pass.
Yeah, but the thing is, no, he doesn't have to make the pass.
Right.
He doesn't have to make that pass. But here's the thing, though, Joe. You have to have amnesia, right? You got to put this behind you. If you're Derek Queen, because this team still needs you to win games. Don't worry about that turnover. Young fella, you're going to make mistakes. Keep your head up. Go to the sideline.
Well, he's played solid.
Yes.
He's been great for the Pels. That's why he's on the floor. 44 seconds to play in the Pels. 44 seconds left. Pels only have 13 turnovers. Not a lot compared to the 19 of Charlotte. Problem is, Pels only have 20 points off 19 turnovers. They've also, in a 2-point game, gone 10 of 15 at the free throw line. They've been outscored there by 6 points.
And now here's the thing. Trey Murphy, Sadiq Bey, Herb Jones, and Jose Alvarado have to talk through this screening action. A lot of these ATOs by Charles Lee have ended up in a Knippel play, coming off some floppy action. Dribble handoff.
Bey is on Knippel. They're going to use the clock. Colin Sexton, 8th year. Been there, done that. Now 10 on the shot clock. They'll start their play. He's coming off the pick with Knippel. Will take the 3, and it's not close. Now, timeout Pels. They have 2 timeouts.
Almost every ATO that Charles Lee has run, especially in the second half, has been for Knippel. That play right there was for Knippel as well. You have to know that.
At what point do you take this shot if you're the Pels with 23.4 to play?
We were just in the same situation with the Clippers, right? And for me, it's about getting the best possible look. But you have to know where you're going with the basketball, right? You have to be deliberate in your offensive sets. This is the play we're looking for. This is who we're looking for. And if it happens to break down, now it's time to simply make a play off the dribble.
Yeah, that situation, 12 seconds left in regulation. Z got it, went right to the basket, was fouled, made the 2 free throws.
Right.
And it was a difficult shot by Kawhi Leonard. In fact, percentage-wise, it was bad by today's analytics because it was just inside the 3-point line, but he hit it anyway.
Right, it was a broken play.
You got it.
It was a broken play. He ended up with the basketball and hit a contested shot over 2 or 3 Pelicans. But when it rains, it pours. When things are going your way, they're going your way, and when they're not, that's a definition of them not.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the Pels try to do at home. Can you get a good look for 3 to take a lead? You attack the basket, and when do you go?
The thing is, when you attack the basket, you also have to understand they got a shot blocker.
Right. And he's played really well. He's got a double-double. Kalkbrenner, who's at 7-1. The big guy has really delivered for them and protected the rim. He's a 23-year-old out of Creighton.
In the words of Joe Myers, get the ball inbound.
Please. Please. It hasn't been easy, has it?
Never is.
Man. Herb will bring it in. And it'll be Jose. So let's see the play call now. You trying to get it to Trey?
Yeah, this is a play for Trey.
Instead, Jose gets the lead for the Pels. He has played magnificently in the second half. Comes through with 15.4 to play.
I love that dude.
Now can you defend?
I love that dude.
Can you defend without fouling?
I tell you, there are certain guys that you watch play and their motor is so high, they make you want to put a jersey back on.
Yeah,
right? They make you want to go out there and compete, Joe.
He plays with so much heart.
Yes, he plays with so much passion.
He gets the triple. He's got 18.
Yank!
18 points for Jose on an efficient 7 of 11, 4 of 7 on his triples, and they're a plus 18 when he's on the floor. Good things happen. And right now it's an 8-0 run for the Pels to take a 1-point lead.
He hasn't just played well, Joe. He's played hard. That's 61 bench points. Right? The bench has more than half the Pelicans' points tonight, led by that man.
So here we go. Can you get a stop without fouling? That was the issue in the first half. Not as many free throws in the second half.
And now you have to be cognizant of Colin Sexton going downhill to his right hand to simply draw contact.
Derek Queen staying on the floor with Bay, Trey, Herb, and Jose. Can you get your first win of the season?
Talk through these switches ahead of time. Know who's switching, know who's not switching.
Sion James is bringing it in on the sideline.
You want Derek Queen to stay at home because that guy's 7'1".
Right. And they've been going to lobs for him once they get into the paint. Good job by Trey. And loose stuff taken away. Herb created it, and a foul.
I don't know who got that steal.
Was it Queen on that side? Yeah, it was Queen, I believe.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I believe. I was blocked out by Willie.
Was it Queen?
I think it was Queen. Yeah.
It was.
It was Derek Queen.
This is why, Joe, amnesia during a game is so important.
Now, can you make free throws? Oh, brother.
Great job with Derek Queen putting those 2 turnovers behind him. Moving on past it.
I got a feeling he's back in the rotation. He's had some kind of fourth quarter. Queen's got 12 points. Now Trey. There you go. 13.9 to play. Make it a full 3-point lead. One more. And they have a timeout to advance it. Or do they?
Do they?
No. It says no timeouts.
So here's the thing. If he makes this free throw,
you foul?
You foul.
Yep.
If he makes this free throw, you foul.
And Trey comes through.
So let him dribble it up. Let him bring the ball in. Hold on. Now you foul. Now you got to foul.
And it's
got to foul.
Foul. Bridges coming up short and should do it. Bay's got it. He's fouled. 5.3 to play. Pels come from behind on a 10-0 run, lead by 3, and about to pick up their first win of the season. Can I breathe?
And I'll tell you what I love. I tell you, we talk all the time. I say this constantly. This fan base wants to see a team that reflects them.
Fight.
Look at the arena right now.
Right, they're on their feet.
Everyone's on their feet because of how hard this team played, especially in the fourth quarter.
Sadiq Bey nails the first 2-possession game. And now you don't want to foul.
No, energy and effort will win you a lot of basketball games, even when things don't go your way. And I give number 15 a ton of credit because he brought the energy to this game tonight, meaning Jose Alvarado.
Don't foul. Knipple. And that'll do it. Stayed out. The Pels finally win. It took 7 tries. Hallelujah, brother.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel looser already.
Yeah, you feel looser already, huh? I feel a lot looser.
Pels come from behind. What a finish to get your first. And now we're ready to go streaking.
You can only go streaking. You got to win 1 to go streaking.
So 4-point win for the Pels after it looked like it was headed south. Man, what a finish. You said it, Jose. catalyst. Derek Queen, can't forget what he did in the fourth quarter. Queen in the fourth quarter was 5 of 7 for 12 points. This is in the fourth. And he had 7 boards, 4 assists, and 3 steals. And he put a dent in the backboard on a pass.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about the dent in the backboard on the back. The young man played extremely well.
He was hot. He was great. And by the way, he played under control. Really under control. Man.
I tell you, the bench tonight was fantastic.
Happy for Jose.
Yes, the bench tonight was fantastic.
Yeah, really happy for Jose.
Jose, Carlo, Sadiq Bey, Jordan Hawkins knocked down shots. Derek Queen was fantastic. Fantastic.
Let's head over to Andrew Lopez.
Here with Jose Alvarado. Jose, let's go before the game. We're talking, me, you, and AD. You told us something about what you were going to do this game. Tell me what you told me.
I said I'm going to get back to myself. You know, I got great people around me. I talked to a great guy named Phil Beckner, and we was on the phone for a long time last 2 days, and he got me just thinking right, positive, and I stay with it. And my teammates, man, they hold me down all the time.
That second half, that was Jose Alvarado. That's the one that we know. That's the one that we've done. That's the one that we've seen the past few years. What about that second half? Were you able to just get going outside of just your teammates just kind of pumping you up?
It was just the whole day. I tell you, let me get back to myself. You know, obviously, it's not how we want to start it. And, you know, this game is about a lot of mental up and down, but you got to stay solid the whole time. And that's what I'm learning. I mean, in year 5, and that's what I'm learning, to stay together, stay to yourself, and, you know, trust your work. And that's what is happening right now.
Run me through that last play. Obviously getting the huge 3 there. Just kind of run me through everything.
The play wasn't for me, I'll tell you that much. But I believe in myself. He went underneath the screen. I practice that shot every time. And why not, man? Why not do it at home in New Orleans?
Before I let you go, I have to ask you about Derek Queen, especially the fourth quarter that he had. This is probably not a victory without his play. What did you see from the rook?
Trusting his work. You know, I told him, bro, you're a rook. They're going to be on your ass, excuse my language. You know, but just stay to yourself, trust your work. And that's what he did. He stood with it. He turned the ball over 3 times, and guess what? I told him he's going to make a winning play. He got the winning steal, so that's what he stood with it, man.
Thank you, Jose. Back to you guys.
Yeah, and Jose was in the ear of Derek Queen from start to finish, not just in the fourth quarter, but he's right. Derek Queen got the game-winning steal.
I tell you, one of the best things that you can have in this game of basketball is amnesia. You have to forget good and bad. When you make a good play, you got to forget about it. When you make a bad play, you forget about it. And I thought Derek Queen did a fantastic job at putting that turnover behind him and continuing to stay the course, which helped get this victory tonight for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Bench was the difference. 62 points for the bench. The bench was only 25 of 38, 66%. Wow. On to Dallas. See if they can go streaking. So the Pels win it, and what a finish it was for AD, Antonio Daniels, Andrew Lopez. I'm Joel Myers. See you tomorrow night in Dallas.
Max Warner Music.